Actually, I'm counting on you. I'm grateful to you. Here you go.
I'm glad everything turned out well.
Yes! You look great! Thank you very much. Thank you.
I am relieved that we managed to win this one.
Yes.
Messengers report that Master Guan Yu has successfully executed a flood attack on Fan Castle and has claimed control of the area. They say his children fought bravely alongside him as well.
Oh, that is wonderful news. It is splendid to hear that Guan Yu's children have grown up so strong and dependable. The future of the kingdom looks bright, Fa Zheng.
Congratulations, my lord.
Fa Zheng, you look worse every day. You must take some time to rest and recover.
Master Zhuge Liang, I wonder if I could be allowed to talk to Master Liu Bei. Alone for a while. Would you mind excusing us? Master Liu Bei, please refrain from telling me I need to rest in front of the other retainers. Treating me as an invalid only exposes me to either unnecessary sympathy or ridicule.
I'm simply worried about you. I cannot afford for anything to happen to you, you know.
Death comes to us all. You should save your concern for the future of the land. Master Guan Yu is in Fan Castle. If Wu has designs on removing him from Jin Province, they will not let this opportunity pass.
Fa Zheng, do you seriously believe that Wu will betray us, join forces with Wei, and slay Guan Yu?
Cao Cao paid a visit to Hangzhou. That is a clear indication that some kind of agreement was reached between them. Wu has always desired division of the land in two parts. Shu has always been an obstacle to that. If it were me, I would get rid of Master Guan Yu first.
But then we must warn Guan Yu at once. We must send reinforcements.
That's exactly what Wei wants us to do. If we send men and leave Yi Province unprotected, they will break through Hangzhou and come straight for Chengdu. The die has already been cast. It cannot be stopped now until the world sees what number's been rolled.
But Guan Yu...
Master Liu Bei, I will give you one piece of advice. If it does come to pass that Master Guan Yu is slain, you must not allow yourself to pursue revenge. If you had a villain like me by your side, then it might just work. But without me, you're simply too kind.
Fa Zheng? Fa Zheng!
Oh no!
Sorry about that.
Thanks!
I'm glad everything turned out well.
What should I do?
Yes. I'll do my best.
You can count on me. No enemy can stand against us now! Advance! can't defeat that!
Thank you. It's an honor to serve you.
I am relieved that we managed to win this one.
Yes. Please be careful.
No, Guan Yu! Guan Yu! How could you go first and leave your brothers behind?
I beg your forgiveness, my lord. If we had been stronger...
No, Master Liu Bei. The blame lies entirely with me. I knew there was always a chance that Wu would attack Master Guan Yu. I should have sent him more troops to prepare for that eventuality.
No one here must bear the blame for Guan Yu's death. This was an act of evil and treachery by the men of Wu. The only one who deserves our hatred and our vengeance is Sun Quan.
Brother, what's happened? Why did Sun Quan betray us? But we swore an oath! We swore that though we were born on different days, the day of our death would be one and the same.
We have lost more than just Master Guan Yu. Master Guan Ping and Master Zhou Zan wanted to see us build a land of benevolence too. And after taking Hengzheng and forcing Wei to the brink, I thought that day was close.
Everyone, I would like you all to observe a period of mourning for Guan Yu, Guan Ping, Zhou Zan, and all the soldiers who fell at Fan Castle. They were brave men who fought and died for our dream of a land of virtue and benevolence. That dream, however, does not die with them, but lives on in us. Fa Zheng said that I am incapable of vengeance. But I am not a saint. I've lost my beloved brother to an act of treachery and craven cowardice. I cannot simply sit here and do nothing! Sun Quan! This debt will be paid!
Master Liu Bei has made his decision at last. We're going to attack Wu!
You mean... for brother and father?
That's right. We're avenging their deaths!
Lord Liu Bei seemed so terribly conflicted, but I'm so glad he's decided to honor my father.
Now that we'll be fighting as well, the Shu army will be larger even than it was in Hengzheng. But I never would have thought that the greatest battle in the history of our kingdom would be against Wu.
It matters not who our opponent may be. We will simply fight for what matters to us. We must have our vengeance.
Hey! Someone, come here!
My lord!
We're going to battle to crush those Wu scum! We leave first thing in the morning. Spread the word that all forces are to prepare! Anyone not ready, will face my wrath.
First thing in the morning? Is it not possible to have a little more time, my lord?
No! We are avenging the death of my sworn brother. I have to be the first out there on the battlefield.
But my lord...
I'm heading to the pre-battle banquet. Make sure you're ready by the time the banquet's over. Unless you want to be on the wrong end of my fists as well, that is. Tomorrow, we begin the fight to avenge my brother! Prepare yourselves for that battle! What is that? Hey! Don't disrupt our festivities over here! Hey! Who sent you? Huh? Come on, why don't you say something? There's another one? Brother, forgive me.
Zhang Fei, he's dead? Why? Why have you all gone ahead and left me behind?
They say his own men killed him after Father forced them beyond the limits of what they could take. My father must take some of the blame for what happened. But what riles me is that his killers fled to Wu afterwards. I can't help but think that the whole thing might have been a Wu plot.
In that case, Master Zhang Fei's death was the same as brothers and fathers. The direct result of Wu's betrayal. I cannot forgive the people of Wu for their deceit and trickery.
Master Guan Yu and Master Zhang Fei were both fine warriors. It's not right that they should be cut down in the prime of their youth. I will make sure Wu is punished for that terrible crime!
I appreciate your passion, everyone. For the sakes of Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, we cannot afford to lose this battle. I am prepared to die if it means our victory. Together, we will ensure that Wu's days are at an end! Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, your deaths will be avenged. We will advance to Yiling and I will slay Sun Quan with my own hands!
All right. I need everyone to defend this area. Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
The forces of Wu are attacking! Everyone, to your positions!
Our allies will retreat through this place. We must not let Wu take it.
Forward! Attack with the power of the dragon and the swiftness of the eagle!
weapons have survived the Wu attack. Now, take the fight to them!
Good! We've driven back the Wu. I'm glad I could defend Ziggy.
Our retreat is now secure. Everyone can fight without worry of being trapped.
All right! Stop it already! I can't bear this any longer!
As you can see, my father has taught me well. I am relieved that we managed to win this one.
Astounding job. You will be a valuable asset in battles to come.
You are a truly amazing warrior.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
We can use this base to launch our attack on Yiling. We must capture it!
Let them through here and Yiling will be exposed! Keep the Shu back at all costs! We're driving off the Shu! Archers, open fire! This is Shu, powered by hatred. We can't stop them. Fall back!
Our way into Yiling. This extends our forces, but I think handle it.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
I am relieved that we managed to win this one.
You're doing an excellent job.
The power of the Shu forces is nearly overwhelming. It seems sadness has changed that man into a demon driven by sheer rage. We must approach this battle with boundless determination. Summon the supply unit. We cannot afford to run out of provisions.
Reporting! Our supply unit has arrived from the supply depot.
Okay, we've secured the supplies. Everyone, keep your spirits up. This is where we repel the Shu army's attack. The Shu army has already arrived at Yiling. Prepare the siege weapons. We must defend this land, no matter what the cost.
Liu Bei has been consumed by rage and failed to notice what was happening. We have him right where we want him.
What? What does this mean?
The time has come. Master Jiran.
Hey, Lu Xun! It's time, right? Crimson flames, like the path to the future of Sulu. The flames have been lit.
Fire!
What?
Order our retreat! We can't. The line is stretched too far.
Please forgive me. I forsook virtue. I let anger control me, and this is what comes of it. Everyone, I have let you down. I convinced myself I was fighting for the sake of a land of virtue and benevolence, but all I wanted was to avenge my brother's death. And when you start a war based on personal emotions, this is what happens.
No. This is not your fault, my lord. The blame lies with us. We were too immature and foolish to read the enemy's strategy.
That's right. We allowed our formation lines to be stretched too thin, and that gave the enemy the opening they needed. The weakness inherent in a large army was exploited, and there was nothing more we could do.
Before we knew it, our whole camp was up in flames. With the fire ripping through our ranks, we were completely helpless.
Raise your heads, everyone. This is no time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We have to think of a way out of this crisis.
Yes, of course. My allies have betrayed me, my brothers have been slain, and I have led my forces to a humiliating defeat. It may be that I am not fated to live much longer.
Master Liu Bei.
Master Liu Bei, you must retreat. My father, my brother, Master Zhang Fei, they are all gone. But you, my lord, we cannot lose you.
We will have your back. You must flee.
We weren't able to keep my father or my brother safe. But we will die before we let anything happen to you, Master Liu Bei.
I will not allow any further harm to befall those whom I love. We must all make it home safely together to Yi Province.
I have lost my sworn brothers, but it seems their strength lives on in their children. I am a lucky man indeed. I am most grateful to you all. I will not allow your conviction to go to waste. We must all make it safely back to Yi Province. We will retreat to Beidi Castle. Come, everyone! We must all make it back to Yi Province alive!
Reporting. Lu Xun is blocking the way to Beidi Castle.
Wu has already put plans in place. Curse them! All men advance! We will take down Lu Xun and cut open a path to safety! Liu Bei, I refuse to let you escape. You must die today, for the good of Wu!
Report from Lord Zhuge Liang. He wants us to use this escape route.
I can't let Lu Xun steal all my glory. I've got to get out there and help him.
I almost had him within my grasp. For me to fail here is a clear sign of my inexperience.
We have shaken off Wu's pursuit. We must hurry to Beidi Castle.
Lu Xun has made it through the maze! The Wu forces are defending the interior.
You saved me. I have nothing but gratitude towards you all. And you two, Zhuge Liang and Zhao Yun. I must apologize for not heeding your warnings. I allowed my emotion to cloud my judgment. And this is the result.
Master Liu Bei.
I do not know how I could ever face Huang Zhang, who fell in this battle, or Guan Yu or Zhang Fei.
Master Liu Bei, you must not be too downhearted. We may have been bested on this occasion, but we will surely claim victory next time.
I have already calculated the wisest course of action. For now, you must rest and recover your strength.
Yes, I will rest. I am so very tired. I have suffered many defeats in my life, but none so terrible as this. And the land which I dream of is still so far off.
Master Liu Bei? The two of them have come.
Ah, Lady Xiangxiang. Sorry. I must have passed out for a time. Zhuge Liang. Zhao Yun. Soon, I will go be with my brothers.
Master Liu Bei, you just can't give up like that.
It's my body. I can tell. I will leave Shu to the two of you. Zhuge Liang. If my child will not see reason and follow the path of virtue, then you must lead Shu.
Master Liu Chan will be a worthy successor for you. I'm sure of it.
I just had a vision. A vision of a day where my brothers, all of us, are riding somewhere together. I'm surrounded by such wonderful companions. Yes, how blessed I am.
We will always be with you, my brother. Together, brother, we'll create a world of compassion.
Master Liu Bei.
Master Liu Bei!
Lord Liu Bei!
Maybe it was all just a dream. Thanks to all of you, my life has been truly complete. Thank you. Farewell.
Understood. It is our task to rebuild this land so that we may realize the grand ambition of our fallen leader, Master Liu Bei. Master Liu Bei went to battle for the sake of his sworn brothers, Master Guan Yu and Master Zhang Fei. But we must only do battle for the sake of bringing about a land of benevolence. It is my opinion that we should refrain from waging war with Wu from now on.
You wish to repair relations with the people of Wu?
So we are to return to your philosophy of the division of the land in three.
Yes, Wei is the enemy of both Shu and Wu. But it will be difficult to return to the tripartite division of before. Jin Province has fallen to the hands of Wei and Wu. We are in a much more disadvantageous position than we were previously.
Since we had less land than the other kingdoms, Jing Province was always our trump card. Now that we've lost that, how are we to stand against the other two?
That much is clear. We need strength. To make up for the loss of Jin Province, we need to acquire more strength at once. For that reason, I propose a northern campaign to seize some of the territory of Wei.
Very well. We shall do as Zhuge Liang suggests. But I want you to make me one promise. I want you to promise you'll never forget my father's dream of a land of benevolence and virtue. You must strive to build a land where all can live in peace.
I will.
Even the mighty.
Lord Liu Chun, Wei has made its move. Scouts indicate that their forces are attacking Shu on 5 separate fronts.
I see. Ordinarily, I would like to leave this in Zhuge Liang's hands, but unfortunately he is somewhat unwell.
So, we will have to respond as best we can. The enemy has prepared a complex and meticulous plan. Without Master Zhuge Liang, I fear...
There is no need for concern. Zhuge Liang has prepared a plan of his own and given me the details. If we follow it, I'm sure we will be fine.
I should have known Master Zhuge Liang would anticipate every eventuality. Understood, my lord. I will inform everyone else.
Thank you. This will be my first battle, so I will need to leave such complex matters to those of you with more experience. Wait. I want all of you to do your best to turn them away.
The enemy has set up camp in Jiting. You can leave everything to me, Lord Liu Shan.
The enemy is going to attack us here! Everyone, prepare to defend this spot!
Let's go! Now is the time to attack! We're taking Yangping Gate! Everyone with me!
Impressive work, Cao Zhen. Allow me to assist you.
Failed to take Yangping Gate. Master Sima Yi, I'm so sorry. Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
How could I have been so careless? I truly am worthless.
I am relieved that we managed to win this one.
We cannot afford to lose this position! I shall personally see to its defense!
I was not expecting them to make it this far. It seems that even without Liu Bei to lead them, Shu is stronger than I thought.
We cannot let them anywhere near our lord. Everyone, stop that enemy officer!
Did you really think you could face me with no strategy in place? Our siege weapons will make you see the folly of your ways.
You are alone? I will make you regret your indiscretion.
You ignorant peasant. Have you come to offer me your help?
You have come alone? Are you not getting a bit ahead of yourself?
This was my best chance to eliminate Shu for good. Where did I go wrong?
We have somehow managed to repel the Wei invasion. This is all thanks to Zhuge Liang's plan and the courage shown by everyone. I hope you will continue to work together and give your all to keep Shu safe.
Lord Liu Chan, we have received reports that the entire Wei army has retreated.
Very good. This is all thanks to the unity everyone displayed on the battlefield.
This was a battle that we simply had to win. It was vital that we showed everyone both within the kingdom and without that Shu is still a force to be reckoned with, even after the passing of Master Liu Bei. And, just as I had hoped, we came together in our hour of greatest need and repelled attacks on our kingdom on 5 fronts. We have proven the might of Shu. Neither Wei nor Wu will dare to attack us for the foreseeable future.
Yes, I am a fortunate man indeed, to be supported by such capable vassals. I hope you will all continue to strive to create a land of virtue and benevolence.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
Thanks to you, we have managed to repel Wei's invasion of our territory. What do you propose we do next?
We have shown that we have the strength to stand toe-to-toe against Wei, even without Master Liu Bei, Master Guan Yu, or Master Zhang Fei. Now, we must work to repair our damaged relations with U.
I see. I fear that will not be a simple task. We fought against U very recently. Do you really think they will listen to what we have to say?
They must, or our grand design for the land will never come true. I will head to U myself. If I can meet with their people face to face, I am sure that I can get them to see reason.
Very well. I will leave this matter in your capable hands. Come to think of it, I feel like I'm leaving everything to you.
That is my duty, the duty that was entrusted to me by your father. To realize a land of virtue and benevolence, I will do anything and everything necessary.
I'd like to thank you for coming, Master Zhuge Liang. The situation is, I have been asked to discuss something with you.
And you are. Your strategy at Yiling was great.
No, thank you, but there's still a great deal for me to learn.
That may be, but isn't this a little overdone? You have gathered all these troops just for me?
Right now, in our eyes, you are a far greater enemy than Cao Wei. This talk is merely an extension of that. Given that, we are merely taking a few precautions.
Certainly. In the battle with Sun Wu, we lost a great number of people. Starting with Lord Liu Bei. We will never forget the grief and the regret. However, even with that, there are things that must be said.
You're talking about an alliance between our clans.
Yes. It will change nothing between Sun Wu and Shu Hong. My land is split in 3 parts. The late Zhou Yu's land in 2 parts. Both of those were specifically designed to stop Cao Wei. Now is the time to return to that strategy once again.
Together, our houses must join to defeat Cao Wei. And then, after that...
Then we will settle things. Not in some discussion. It will be settled on the battlefield.
Understood. I shall tell my lord. I shall explain the benefits of a temporary alliance with Shu. We must fight together to put an end to this lawless chaos.
A peace accord has been forged with Wu. We can now concentrate solely on the threat posed by Wei.
Then are we to embark upon the northern campaign that you proposed earlier?
Not yet. Before we can do that, We need to make sure we have no cause for concern elsewhere.
You must be referring to the south, my lord. When the forces of Wei made their advance on 5 fronts, the people of Nanzhong attacked Shu. The Wei forces have retreated, but Nanzhong has not withdrawn its men.
We cannot give our all to an attack against Wei if we are worried about other fronts. Our first priority must be to bring Nanzhong under our control.
Very well. We shall do as you say. But if we bring it under our control with military force, then we will be no different from Wei. I know it will be difficult, but I want you to remember the spirit of benevolence which we have inherited from our forebears.
I will. The territory of Nanzhong is inhabited by a range of disparate tribes who have all learned to coexist. The goal of this battle will be to defeat Meng Huo, the great king of Nanzhong, who has brought the tribes together. But military superiority alone will not be enough to bring them to their knees.
Huh? So what do you want us to do?
It would be for the best if the people of Nanzhong were not our enemies, but our allies. We do not want to beat them into submission. Instead, we must appeal to their minds. We must show them that we have their best interests at heart.
But how are we to do that?
We must begin by showing them that we cannot be beaten and by sapping their strength. Once they see we are benevolent people, they will be more amenable to surrender. You must not charge all the way in at once, but proceed slowly and logically toward the main enemy camp. An alliance with Nanzhong is essential if we are to stand against Wei. We need the cooperation of King Meng Huo. He may not appreciate the strength of Shu at first, but he will soon see that the only way is to join our cause.
my lovely beast! Tear this shoe to pieces!
As long as we have our wild animal brigade, we've got nothing to fear. The pathetic soldiers of Shu will be no match for us. Trying to steal Jianing while I'm gone, are you? Oh, you won't get away with it! Hey! What are you doing to King Mulu's pets? He loves those things, you know. Keep your hands off of them! Trying to steal Jianing while I'm gone, are you? Well, you won't get away with it! You won't have your way with our land. I will keep Jianing safe from your prying hands. It's no good. We're just delaying the inevitable. You win, all right? You win!
The Great King has finally come around to our way of thinking. This should allow us to form an alliance with Nanzhong.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
Impossible! How could I be bested in a test of strength? A rematch! I demand a rematch!
This battle has already been settled, King of Nanzhong. I think that you know no matter how often we fight, you will never beat us. We have no wish to continue this conflict. It is of no benefit to us. Why not join hands with us? We will work together to make your land rich and prosperous.
What? 1 minute you're attacking us, and the next you want to be our friends? Stop messing with my head!
We attacked Nanzhong because you posed a threat to Shu after falling for Wei's poisonous whispers. We had no desire to invade your lands. We are not your enemies. Indeed, we would like to be your allies. Can you understand where we are coming from?
Well, you beat us fair and square. I'll do what you want. But don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. If you claim you're our allies, then I'd better not see you try and attack us again.
I thank you for your understanding.
It appears that we have successfully subdued the lands of Nanzhong. Zhuge Liang, what do you propose we do next?
We have removed all concerns on other fronts. It is time for us to attack Wei.
Then it will finally begin.
We managed to prevent Wei's plan to attack on 5 fronts. But now the boot is on the other foot. If we attack, Wei will fight back grimly. We must give any attack all that we have.
Then once again, this will be a battle of great hardship.
All of us, officers and soldiers alike, are ready to fight. Master Liu Chen, give the order whenever you like.
Yes. But before that, Zhuge Liang and Zhao Yun, I would like to ask you a question. Tell me, can we really claim victory over Wei?
Lord Liu Chan.
The Wei forces are replete with brave soldiers. But the same could be said of our ranks. But I swear that my spear will bring glorious victory to Shu!
We must win, for the sake of Master Liu Bei and the others who have fallen for our cause. This concludes my summary of the overall status of our territory at the present time. Next, I will report on the movements of Wei.
To be honest, Zhuge Liang, I feel tired just listening to you. Will you allow me to rest a while first?
Forgive me, my lord. I should have been more attentive.
Zhuge Liang, you should rest a little as well. You are monitoring all domestic activity yourself, on top of which you seem to be making preparations for your northern campaign. If you continue to push yourself so hard, you will fall ill.
I appreciate your concern, my lord. In order to ensure the success of the northern campaign, however, it is imperative that I eliminate all potential sources of trouble. For that reason, I cannot afford to neglect my duties of domestic government.
Your diligence is truly appreciated, but if you do fall ill, the northern campaign cannot happen. It is well beyond my capabilities. If only there was someone who could act as a worthy lieutenant to you.
Ma Su is currently acting as my deputy. He is a smart man who understands the way I think. We can expect big things from him during the northern campaign.
I see. If you are satisfied, then I'm sure everything will be fine.
We will now begin our preparations for the northern campaign.
I crush Wei!
I understand how you feel, Master Wei Yun, but it's important to be properly prepared.
Madai speaks the truth. We have attained control over Nanzhong, but there remain a number of tasks which must first be carried out. We can only send forth our troops once all of these issues have been resolved.
However, the enemy will soon realize that we are making preparations. We must proceed swiftly and efficiently, and divide the tasks among us all.
You mean there's no need for one person to do everything?
That's right. Each mission must be carried out with precision if the northern campaign is to have a chance of success. I will be counting on all of you.
Lady Yue Ying's unit has to handle siege weaponry.
Lord Zhuge Liang is risking everything on this.
Chan's not much of a leader. Lord Zhuge Liang works too hard. He needs to rest. Why are we always fighting Wei? Lord Liu Chan's not much of a leader. Lord Zhuge Liang works too hard. He needs to rest. Lord Liu Chan's not much of a leader. Why are we always fighting Wei?
Lord Zhuge Liang is risking everything on this.
Lord Liu Chan's not much of a leader.
Lord Wei Yan's orders are always so brusque.
Lord Zhuge Liang works too hard. He needs to rest. Why are we always fighting Wei? Lord Liu Chan's not much of a leader. Zhuge Liang works too hard. He needs to rest.
Lord Wei Yun's orders are always so brusque.
Why are we always fighting Wei? Lord Zhuge Liang works too hard. He needs to rest. Lord Liu Chan's not much of a leader. Why are we always fighting Wei? Chan's not much of a leader. Why are we always fighting Wei?
Do we have the supplies to wage war up north? Will Lady Yue Ying have a new weapon this time?
Lord Liu Chan's not much of a leader.
Lord Wei Yun's orders are always so brusque. Lady Yue Ying's unit has to handle siege weaponry.
Will Lady Yue Ying have a new weapon this time?
Lord Zhuge Liang works too hard. He needs to rest.
The northern campaign will turn the tables on Wei. Will Lady Yue Ying have a new weapon this time?
Why are we always fighting Wei? Lord Liu Chan's not much of a leader.
The northern campaign will turn the tables on Wei. Will Lady Yue Ying have a new weapon this time?
Why are we always fighting Wei?
There can be no land of benevolence without securing victory in this northern campaign. Prepare well for the upcoming battle.
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
Understood. I will never be able to develop the new weapons in time. Not at this rate. We need more ore. It seems the Wei army has mined the area for all the mineral resources and is storing them in the castle. We will have to seize them.
Okay, I have to collect as much timber as I can. Perhaps if I carry a lot of heavy wood, I'll build more muscle.
My mission is to gather timber for the plank bridge. I'll have to try all the bases along the mountain line.
Hey, who are you? This is our house. Get out of here!
Bandits are living here. This is a shoe base. I cannot allow such disrespect. The materials are still intact. I should be able to collect all of them.
What are you doing in our castle? Not here to try to take it, are you?
No squatting in our base! Give it back! At once! This is the timber we needed, right? I'm glad I was able to get it back. That should take care of the timber we need. I hope we can build a strong, sturdy bridge.
I am relieved that we managed to win this one.
It's good to see. There are some people out there who can really fight.
The letter to be delivered to Master Gongsung Yuan. I believe that it urges him to break away from Wei and join our cause. I hear that tea is highly prized in Liaodong. Master Gongsung Yuan may be moved to action if we include some with the letter.
This area's famous for its tea leaves. They're supposed to be top quality, you know.
The letter to be delivered.
The tea here is the best. Please, take some with you.
Master Gongsung Yuan is sure to be impressed with this. I am sure we will receive the answer we desire now.
I'm glad everything turned out well.
You are a truly amazing warrior!
Let us review how things are going so far. The construction of the plank bridge seems to be proceeding well. This should allow us to move safely even along the steep cliffside. Our plan to agitate Gongsun Yuan has worked nicely. This should serve to split the Wei forces. Thanks to the fine work of all of you, preparations for our northern campaign are complete. We are ready to begin. Thanks to all of you, our preparations are now complete. We can now carry out the northern campaign.
Zhuge Liang, you know, there will be no going back now.
That's right. All we can do is continue along the path we have chosen and conquer Wei. For the sake of the grand ambition of Master Liu Bei, and for those who have sacrificed their lives for that cause, we must claim victory and build a land of virtue and benevolence.
My lord, may I ask you a question? In preparation for the northern campaign, we've not only addressed all domestic concerns, but we've even made contact with Gongsun Yuan in Liaodong. I must say that our movements have been far from subtle. Wei is almost certain to realize we are up to something. Why have you elected to pursue an approach which will draw the enemy's attention?
When we took Hanzhong, we made use of the element of surprise. Since then, however, Wei has constantly had one eye on movements here in Shu. In which case, there is no point in trying to obfuscate. It is better that we make sure our preparations are perfect instead. I simply decided that it would be more effective to eliminate any potential for failure and ensure the highest possibility of success.
My lord, if you will please forgive my impertinence. You've always prepared immaculately for every undertaking, but recently it seems to me that your preparations are perhaps excessively cautious. I fear that kind of boldness you once showed when you jumped into the fray against Wu at Shibi has been lost.
The Wei commander is Sima Yi. He is the kind of man against whom no battle will go smoothly. We were able to claim victory during the invasion on 5 fronts because he did not yet have complete control over his army at the time. However, things have changed now. It is imperative that we prepare thoroughly and leave nothing to chance.
I cannot help but feel that there's something that you're not telling me. I am your wife, my lord. I can sense these things. My lord, you're not...
You are an intelligent woman, Yue Ying. I believe you understand my true intent. But I would prefer that we end this conversation here. I do not want my personal matters to affect the land in any way. Please. And that is all that I, Zhuge Liang, desired to say before advancing our campaign north.
Master Zhao Yun.
Forgive me. Master Zhuge Liang's words made me remember days long past.
That's right. You, Father, and everyone fought together. Long before I was even aware of anything that was going on.
That's incredible! You wandered, and you fought, As a result, you were able to establish Shu.
Liu Bei! I, Liu Bei, will your dream fulfill!
I would like to thank each and every one of you. I also would like to fulfill my father's dream. However, is there no path that does not involve fighting?
But if there is an enemy, shouldn't we defeat them?
The chaos has lasted too long. Let us end it once and for all.
Let us defeat Cao Wei!
Defeat Cao Wei!
I do understand how you all feel. I pray for your success in this battle.
Master Liu Bei, we are on our way. The first wave of troops led by Ma Su appears to be proceeding smoothly. It is time for us to go forward in support of them. This is a two-wave attack. It will allow us to strike with greater force and consistency and overcome the Wei army.
I bring news. Master Ma Su's unit has been surrounded by the enemy at Jiting. He is requesting assistance at once. Furthermore, the fact that the first wave has been stalled has given the enemy the advantage, and our units are struggling across the battlefield.
No, I did not anticipate that we would encounter such trouble at Jiting. I gave Ma Su detailed instructions and told his deputy, Wang Ping, to be sure to secure the key roads in and out of Jiting.
The thing is, my lord, Master Ma Su disobeyed your orders and rejected Master Wang Ping's admonishment, and set up camp on our mountaintop near Jiting.
Ah, atop a mountain, one's supply lines can so easily be severed. Ma Su, did you overestimate your own ability? If we cannot protect Jiting, then the northern campaign is a failure. Our forces, though, are still fighting bravely. We must go to the aid of the first wave. We must also ensure that Sima Yi is repelled, and the enemy's momentum blunted. You must rescue as many of our men as possible. I am counting on you. Mas, understood. To be struggling. We need to regroup as soon as we are able. In order to do so, we need to take down Tian Shui, where Sima Yi is stationed. We must push back the Wei forces and rescue our allies. But I must admit, the enemy formation is truly magnificent. I wonder who could be commanding their forces.
Normally, I would have mobilized more troops. However, our numbers are reduced due to the trouble caused by Gongsun Yuan of Liaodong.
units appear to be in place. This will allow us to engage the Shu forces.
That's an impressive formation. If I leave everything to Jian Wei, I should be able to just take things easy.
Report! We know who leads the forces. It's Jian Wei.
Jian Wei. He would make an invaluable addition to our army. Send out the order that he has to be captured. After that, I hope that he will be amenable to our request to defect.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
What do you hope to accomplish alone? If you leave now, I'm willing to look the other way.
The Shu forces must be tired after such a long journey. Let us give them the gift of eternal slumber. You ignorant peasant! Have you come to offer me your head? How could my vast intellect have failed me? Curse you, Zhuge Liang!
has withdrawn. It appears we have managed to avoid total catastrophe. However, injuries are still significant. Continuing the northern campaign in this state would be foolish in the extreme.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
It's good to see there are some people out there who can really fight.
Thanks to the efforts of all of you, we have managed to repel Sima Yi and stifle Wei's momentum. However, we have also sustained significant damage. It will be impossible to proceed any further. We will retreat to Chengdu. I will consider how best to deal with Ma Su.
My lord, I have brought with me an enemy officer that we captured.
You must be the man, Jian Wei. You exhibited a remarkable understanding of strategy. The placement of your men was flawless.
Kill me now! I will never bend to your will.
Even in defeat, your loyalty to Wei is unbending. That is most admirable. But the Wei army abandoned you to your fate, even after you fought so bravely to keep Tianshui safe. Is there really any merit in remaining loyal to such people? I will decide what to do with you after we return to Chengdu. But I can promise you that you will be treated fairly. In fact, I have a proposition that I would like to make to you. I will come right to the point. Jian Wei, I would like you to help me devise my strategies going forward.
You want me to act as your lieutenant? I fought against you not long ago, and have only just surrendered to the Shu forces. It is not appropriate for me to accept such an important role.
I do not wish to discriminate based on years of service. I am asking you to help me, because I believe you are a man of rare intellect.
It is a singular honor to receive such praise from a man revered as the Sleeping Dragon and praised as the greatest mind of our age. But are you not concerned that I might betray you and return to Wei?
As long as I still have a brush and some ink, I could make sure that such aspersions are cast upon you as to make it impossible for you to work with Wei again. But I do not want to do any such thing. It is my desire that you will give your heart and soul to the cause of Shu. Will you work with me to create a land of virtue?
I have been moved by your passion and noble ambition. From today on, I will commit my every waking hour to the creation of the land of virtue of which you speak. I will devote myself to your cause, Master Zhuge Liang, Prime Minister, if I may call you that.
I am most grateful to you. Despite our most diligent preparations, our previous northern campaign ended in failure. A second such failure will make our land of benevolence an even more distant dream. This time, I propose that we combine our efforts with Wu in order to ensure that the northern campaign is successful.
While we do have an alliance in place with Wu, our relationship with them is not as it once was. I'm not sure they will be willing to do exactly as we ask.
They would most certainly be unwilling if the only benefit were to accrue to us. But on this occasion, the Northern campaign will be beneficial for both kingdoms. I am confident that I can convince them to cooperate.
Very well. If you say so, I am sure you can make it happen. But, Zhuge Liang, I want you to make me one promise. I am grateful that you are thinking of the good of the kingdom, but I also want you to think a little more of yourself. I am unable to help you myself, but you have Zheng Wei, Jing Sai, and the others. You must allow them to share the burden.
Lord Liu-chan, I am not worthy of such words.
We have received a report from the front lines, Prime Minister. The Wei forces are said to be resisting stubbornly, and our men are struggling to make any headway. The battle has degenerated into something of a stalemate. This deadlock looks set to continue for the time being.
Sima Yi is a man of rare talent. He has seen my true intentions, and has engaged us in a long-term battle.
Your true intentions, my lord? What might those be?
We are away from home, Jianwei. We cannot afford for the battle to drag on. I will go to the front lines myself. It is the only way to resolve this situation.
My lord, you must not take such a risk. Please leave this to us. If anything were to happen to you.
Jiangwei, you are well aware that we are facing a powerful foe. They cannot be overcome by me sitting in safety and giving orders. Master Liu Bei and Master Guan Yu both fought bravely to the last on the front lines. I must follow the example they set.
Prime Minister, I understand.
Come, we must be off. We must bring victory to Shu. For the sake of Master Liu Bei's land of virtue and benevolence, I swear that we will bring an end to Wei here and now. Sima Yi will not be an easy man to overcome. All forces proceed with caution.
Leaving this place undefended is dangerous. I shall see to its defense.
They want to take the west and surround the Wujian Plains. It seems like a lot of effort, but I guess we have to stop them.
Your plans to secure the west will not be so easily carried out. Here is where your life will be extinguished.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
The name is Sima Zhao. Not that you need to remember it or anything.
Shu can attack as often as it likes, but it is no match for my brilliance. In fact, they are unlikely to even survive this battle.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Now, take defensive positions.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly! All units march!
Gather round!
I cannot believe that I am being pushed back like this. I shall withdraw for now, but I will not let it happen again.
Sima Yi and Wei are gone. Finally, a land of benevolence. It is in our grasp.
My lord! What has happened? My lord!
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
Astounding job! You will be a valuable asset in battles to come. My own weak constitution has poured cold water over our victory. Did everyone make it safely out?
All of our allies have retreated safely to our main camp in accordance with your orders, my lord. Please do not worry yourself. You must rest. My lord, I cannot stand seeing you like this.
Since leaving the Hermitage, I have devoted every moment of my life to the realization of Master Liu Bei's grand ambition. For that noble cause, I have been prepared to make any sacrifice. As a result, I have caused great pain to so many people dear to me, none more so than you.
You have always been concerned with the lives of people in the here and now, my lord. Your negotiations with Wu and your pacification of Nanzhang were all to avoid unnecessary conflict. I defy anyone to say that anything you have done is wrong.
Yue Ying, those words are the most precious gift I could ever receive. After all, you are the one who has supported me most closely all the way.
My lord.
Yue Ying, can you do me one last favor? I would like all forces to retreat to Chengdu. We must regroup before attempting one more northern campaign. Could I ask you to call each officer to come and see me here once the preparations for the withdrawal are complete?
Of course, my lord. I will let the men know.
Yue Ying, I am more grateful to you than you could ever know. I could never have made it this far without your support. Master Liu Bei, I am a faithless vassal. You must forgive me for failing to fulfill the promise I made you.
How could Master Zhuge Liang?
What should we do? Are we supposed to continue to keep fighting somehow?
I see. No one ever considered that, did they? A battle without Master Zhuge Liang?
The Prime Minister carried on the will of Master Liu Bei and fought for a world without grief. Now, it's time that we carry on that dream.
I will fight! Liu Bei's dream must fulfill!
Yes. We must never give up on our father's dream.
We'll carry on this dream we've been entrusted with.
I see. Zhuge Liang?
The Prime Minister was concerned for the future of our land until the very last. The land of virtue which Master Liu Bei sought, he told me that he wanted those of us left behind to strive to make it a reality.
We have been entrusted with a great task. What do you intend to do now, Zheng Wei?
Naturally, I intend to defeat Wei. That is the dying wish of both the Prime Minister and Master Liu Bei, and it is my fervent desire as well.
I am sure that you will bring that desire to fruition. But I want you to promise me you will not forget one thing. The land, which Father and Zhuge Liang dreamed of, was one free from sorrow. That was their true wish.
I understand. Together, we will build a land of virtue and benevolence.
My brothers have all gone. I feel like we're losing more and more precious allies all the time.
Yes, my family is all but gone as well.
It's not so easy being left behind. But I'm all right. I've still got all of you.
Yes, we must not be downhearted. We have been left behind, and it is our duty to carry out the will of the fallen.
Lady Yue Ying.
That's right. So cheer up and look to the future. If you find things getting tough, remember, we're still here for you.
Thank you. I feel better already. I will do what I can to fight not only for myself, but for my father and brothers as well.
The dreams of the departed, we will make them come true.
Unless we rebuild our war-torn land, the Northern Campaign will be impossible. I would like you all to remember that as you undertake each of your tasks.
Would you allow me to say a few words too, Zheng Wei? I want all of you to remember that you are not alone. If you run into trouble, do not hesitate to rely upon the strength of your allies.
Once you have made some progress in your missions, return here and deliver a status report.
We must help Lord Zheng Wei fulfill our dream. Are we really risking our lives for Lord Liu Chan? Would we be able to hold out Wei if they attacked? We must help Lord Jiangwei fulfill our dream. Would we be able to hold out Wei if they attacked? Are we really risking our lives for Lord Liu Chan? Lord Jiangwei has committed his all to the work.
We must rebuild this land that has been ravaged by the northern campaigns. For the future of Shu, we must all do our best. Yes.
The harvest doesn't look good. We won't be able to provide many supplies. We've been having too much trouble with wild beasts. Could you help with that? We need to work the fields. But these wild beasts make it too hard. What's that? You'll protect us? Thank you so much! There! Beasts! I can't even move! Saved! I was so scared. There! Beasts! I can't even move! Saved! I was so scared. It seems the beasts aren't attacking anymore. You've saved us! Now, we can grow the crops from the Prime Minister. What will they be like?
I'm glad everything turned out well.
I have never seen such bravery.
Leaving this place undefended is dangerous. I shall see to its defense.
Bandits have set up camp in a base within our territory. We'll need more soldier numbers if we are to defeat them. I will attack the base from the west. If we had someone to attack from the east, we could wedge them in a pincer attack.
The enemy is on its way here! Take defensive positions!
What are you doing here? Come to capture us, have you?
The pincer attack has failed. This will allow the enemy to escape.
They need to plan their attacks better. Come on, lads. We can escape that way.
We managed to get them all in the end, and I can't help but feel there must have been a better way. I'm glad everything turned out well.
I have never seen such bravery. All right, let's see what we've managed so far. Land has been cleared to be used for farming. This should mean we will have no problem securing provisions. The bandits making the people's lives miserable have been eliminated. Domestic security will allow us to focus on foreign threats. The focus we have placed on domestic affairs seems to be reaping rewards. Our people are regaining the vitality needed to embark upon the northern campaign. Thanks to the hard work put in by everyone, Shu has regained much of its former strength. Things are not quite fully back to the way they were, but in time, peace and prosperity will return.
That is good news. I am sure the people are delighted with what has been achieved. Zhang Wei, do you intend to resume the northern campaign immediately?
I would like to keep a close eye on Wei's movements for now. Our patrols report that Cao Pi's successor, Cao Rui, is unwell. If he does not recover, Wei will fall into chaos. I believe we should wait and see if that happens.
I see. Well, I will leave all decisions regarding the resumption of the Northern Campaign to you.
My lord, I will continue to monitor Wei closely. Reports indicate that Cao Rui of Wei has died. Leadership has fallen to the young Cao Feng, with Cao Shuang and Sima Yi appointed as regents to guide him.
They have put a mere boy in charge. That is a cruel and heartless thing to do.
Lord Liu Chun, this is no time to be sympathizing. Cao Shuang has readied a mighty army and appears to be making preparations to invade our territory.
The leadership changes hands, and their first move is to attack us. They must not hold us in very high esteem.
I don't think that's it at all. It is said that Cao Shuang wishes to initiate conflict in order to create some achievements of his own to raise his stock.
That's the reason they're attacking? I hardly think Sima Yi would allow that to happen.
Indeed, Sima Yi would certainly put a stop to such foolish vanity. And the fact that he is unable to do so is indicative of how much his own star has fallen. And if Sima Yi is not around, then our northern campaign should be much simpler than it was in the Prime Minister's days.
Simpler? You seem awfully confident, young Wei. Zhuge Liang spent his life attempting this and went to his grave as a result. It will require great sacrifice.
Of course, my lord. Please forgive me.
I see. Well, as long as you understand the gravity of the situation, for now, we must repel the invading Wei forces.
My lord, I swear I will cut down their invasion before it begins! The Wei forces are relying entirely on strength in numbers, and have concentrated their troops in the center. It appears my premonition was correct.
Premonition? What do you mean?
In a mountain battle, concentrating your forces in a single location is poor strategy. If surrounded by the enemy, you will have nowhere to run. I'm sure that Master Jiang Wei has seen the Wei formation and is assured that Sima Yi is not involved in their command.
It may be that Cao Shuang is not a born leader.
Sima Yi is absent, and Cao Shuang is a mediocre helmsman. But their army is immense nonetheless. One mistake, and we will be swallowed whole. I believe we should use surprise attacks as the cornerstone of our strategy and rattle the enemy. Our scouts report that the enemy storehouses are poorly guarded. If we can claim them, we will make a significant step towards victory. The ambitions of the Prime Minister and all great men who went before are the legacy of all of us in Shu. It is time to show Wei the strength of our spirit! We will defeat Cao Shuang and keep Shu safe. As long as we are united in our goal, victory will surely be ours.
Reinforcements from the west. This is all thanks to the fact that we removed the bandits from the area.
We've received produce from the people as thanks for defeating the beasts.
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
If we can take Mount Xingxi, Shu's defensive lines will crumble. Attack, and don't let up!
We cannot afford to lose this position! I shall personally see to its defense!
There's nothing to fear from Shu without Zhuge Liang. Hurry up and crush them.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Master Cao Shuang, I've come here to provide reinforcements in my father's stead. Please, leave this to us and fall back to safety.
You come in here late, Sibashi, and with no real commitment. If you think you can do better, then show me. This defeat is not my fault. It's the soldiers who can't even carry out a single command!
The Wei forces have retreated! We must rejoice that we have kept our homeland safe! We have put a stop to the advances of the Wei forces and have even managed to push them back. I want to thank you all for your devotion and commitment.
Even when I fought alongside my brothers, we were never able to claim a victory of any significance over Wei. But now, at last, we have. I feel like I've finally made a contribution.
But we must take into consideration the fact that Sima Yi was not there.
If Cao Shuan continues to take the primary leadership role, then I am sure we can win again. But
I do not believe Wei will let that happen. After such a miserable defeat, they are sure to make changes of their own.
They sent out a massive military force while their own land was still in turmoil and suffered a humiliating defeat. Sima Yi will not just let that go unchecked. We must continue to keep a close eye on Wei's movements.
So you must be Xiahou, who has joined us from Wei. I understand you are related to Shinsai. How is it that I can help you?
Well, I'm not quite sure I know where to start. First of all, I take it you've heard about the political upheaval in Wei?
I am aware that Sima Yi has seized control of the court during the absence of General Cao Shuang. The Sima clan has taken over control of Wei from the Cao clan.
That's right. And that means that...
As the Xiahou clan has always had close ties to the Cao clan, it is only a matter of time before your position is in jeopardy as well.
I knew you'd get it, Master Jiang Wei. Since you seem to understand, then you know why I'm here. I don't want to die over something like that. So I thought I'd use the connection I have through my cousin marrying Master Zhang Fei and come see you all here. Please, my lord, you must allow me to serve you.
Here in Shu, we do not turn our backs on those in need. Xiahou, from today on, you may consider yourself one of us.
Yes, my lord. I will make this a new beginning.
In that case, begin by telling us all you can about the current state of affairs in Wei. The recently concluded Battle of Mount Xingxi, was that initiated by Cao Shuang himself?
Oh, yeah. Well, we all tried to stop him, but, you know. Master Cao Shuang wouldn't listen. He just kept going on about how he would show the world his might. Master Sima Yi didn't say anything. Now that I think about it, that was probably all part of his plan to oust Master Cao Shuang. After all, he made his move right after that.
So he allowed Cao Shuang to make a grave error, knowing that it would only serve to sway public opinion his way? Sima Yi is a terrifying man. Even a great military defeat is nothing more than one step in a much grander plan for him. But it is also true that there are some things that even he could not predict. That Master Xiahou would defect, for example. Lord Liu Chan, I think it is safe to assume that the Northern Campaign has drawn much closer.
Jiang Wei, let us discuss that another time. For now, I wish to welcome our new comrade. You must be tired after your long journey, Xiahou. I hope you will take the time to relax.
Thank you very much.